The Richmond water crisis also laid bare the dysfunction and lack of communication coming from Richmond to its regional partners. County utilities directors were not informed of the severity of the disaster for hours. For Henrico, the aftermath brought a clear focus on how to handle any future issues with Richmond, which supplies about a third of Henrico's water.
So self-sufficiency is important, but it's important in the sense of redundancy, that there is another valve that you can open, another tap that you can open to bring water to parts of the county that are normally served by the city.
Bentley Chan says Henrico County has moved forward since last year's water crisis in Richmond left eastern Henrico without water. The director of public utilities says one key element is building the $300 million water line announced last fall that'll bring water from their three-chop plant in the west to the Varina and Fairfield districts in the east. It gives Henrico an extra layer of protection in the event of another failure in Richmond's system.
Hey, it's not just one thing being offline that causes an issue. And so we want to look at it regionally. We want to look at, okay, well, how can we help Richmond? How can Richmond help us? How can we help Hanover and all of the surrounding localities in the region?
But Chan adds another major development in Henrico's resiliency is how his team is now able to talk to their counterparts in Richmond.
And so what we're finding is a lot of close communication, a lot of close coordination at every level, and so between our operators at both plants, our field staff, all the way up to me and the manager's office, coordinating with our counterparts.
Last spring, After Action reports found Richmond's former DPU director delayed reaching out to her regional partners about the severity of the crisis, losing precious minutes and hours as a cascade of system failures meant hundreds of thousands would be without water for days. The reports pointed out that at the height of the water outage, April Bingham actually sent text to Chan's landline. At a news conference Monday outlining the many improvements Richmond has made to its physical water infrastructure, Scott Morris, who was brought in to run the department in the aftermath of the crisis, pointed to a change in culture that he says ensures true regional cooperation.
I reach out to my counterparts routinely. We're in active discussions on a daily basis, weekly basis. When any type of event occurs where they need assistance or I need assistance, there's that level of comfort in discussing things with them. So I think that's been fully addressed. In my personal opinion, more readily available for each other, active communications, phone calls, regardless of the time of night.
So while Henrico continues to build up its own infrastructure, Chan says he has a lot more faith in how his neighbor, which supplies a critical resource, is now operating.
This is an evolution of a relationship, and it just gets better day after day with each email, each text, each phone call, just making sure that, hey, if something's going on, we want you to know, and we're going to be the ones to tell you.
And both Chan from Henrico and Morris from Richmond describe water as a finite resource that they both say has to be managed with a regional perspective.